I'm with sports physiologist Rod Connolly, owner of Dogma Athletica and Live It Group Training here in Edwards, Colorado. We all want to ski our best when we hit the slopes. Rod, give me an exercise that will help my strength and my technique.
Well, we are going to get into what we call a primal squat, and we're going to do it barefoot. And so there's a few reasons that we've been doing barefoot training. We're in ski boots, our feet get compressed, and your feet are hurting in the ski boots. Well, let's get your feet strong, and it'll make you more effective out on the slopes.
Okay.
So here's something that people don't typically think of. Let's start by getting your feet active. So you're gonna go a little wider with your feet into what we call kind of like almost like a speed stance in skis, which is that broader base.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna only have a tiny bit of turnout of your toes. So that's gonna develop more dorsiflexion so you can really learn how to, get that flexion to drive your skis. So, but when you do your squat, I'm gonna have you track your hips back so you load your glutes and sit nice and low and wrap your knees out so your kneecaps are lined up, with your second toe perfectly, and keep your arches really active and your heels down.
Active meaning?
Yeah, that your
like
arches are here rather
okay.
than breaking down.
Okay.
Good. Now push through your heels and stand up. Stand up nice and tall, squeeze your glutes. Good. Now sit back for a chair. Push the knees out slightly. Awesome. Notice how she's keeping her heels down. She's keeping her arches active, and she's getting a ton of ankle mobility. Drive up. Nice. Squeeze your glutes. Good. Sit down nice and low. And she's also keeping her rib cage up. Let's do one more. We're facing them, and then we'll turn sideways to show the viewers.
Okay.
So this is important, that when you sink down into this, try to avoid the feet spinning out.
Okay.
So if you're doing this at your gym at home, you're gonna wanna track your hips back. So she loads her glutes instead of loading her knees. Awesome, she kept her heels down, but also notice she has this flat line of her spine. She's not rounded in her posture. She drives through her heels and she stands fully erect. Down, now wrap your knees out without your feet sliding. There you go, now that develops more ankle mobility. That's gonna translate to your skis. And then stand up, awesome.
Can't wait to warm up with that one, and my muscles are going to be firing before I even hit the slopes.
Yes, you're in a safer position, you're in a primed position to have a good day on the slopes.
Okay, thanks, Rod.